Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. I got my good friend in Beth Guy. She's with SEO 411. She's a genius at what she does. In fact, I consider her a thought leader. I've interviewed some of the leading SEO experts, some of the ones you read about in the leading magazines, including Wired, around the country. And I tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually got their lessons from Beth. Beth was a pioneer, literally a pioneer in the SEO process, doing SEO before people even knew what SEO was. And so always delighted to get you on, always delighted to hear your stories and the people that you're engaged with out there in the business world. So Beth, tell us a little more about what SEO 411 is all about, and then introduce us to your guest today.
Absolutely. Good morning. SEO 411, we do a lot of work with getting small businesses and mid-sized businesses up, listed in search engines. And the task to that has become a monumental lift. It used to be very easy and you could just do, a few minor things, put a few words on a page and it would all start to work. But Google's kind of raised that bar and everything's kind of changed. And the way you have to do this now has become so dramatically different. And I kind of all throughout this year, I'm trying to get businesses educated that they need branding, they need marketing, they need outside influences, and it's not just as simple as putting a page up on the internet. And last time we had a branding expert, and I thought as we were doing this that we should stick with that theme and stick with marketing. So I have Mike Mallon here. He's with Storyteller Promotions, and I'm going to have him tell you a little bit about what he does. And you're going to see it fits right in with this whole branding and marketing strategy that has to kind of what a business needs to do to survive in 2014.
Awesome. Mike, welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir.
Tell us a little bit about your company. Give us the elevator speech, if you will.
Got it. Storyteller Promotions is a family-owned and operated promotional products and advertising specialty company. We believe that every brand has a story behind it, and it's our job to tell that story through our own creativity and imagination.
Very good. Go ahead, Beth, with your question.
Can you explain how branding and marketing and how, telling that story is important to no matter what size business?
Yeah, it dovetails, like you said, off of the fact that everybody got into a business or does what they do for a reason. There's a story behind that. And it's the job of your promotional products advisor or your advertising specialty advisor or consultant to figure out ways to use products, events, and situations to tell the story of your brand, how you arrived at that particular point in your career.
And how do you do that?
Ours comes in a number of various symbols. Our inspiration came from the movie Up. Ruth and I had gone to see it. We were both working in corporate America and saw the movie, and if you know anything about it, there comes a point there where you want to make a life decision and you don't want life to pass you by, and that's what we did. So everything that we do comes from the inspiration of the grape soda pen that was in the movie. So we brand what we call grape soda at all times. It's purple. Everything that we do is the grape soda cap related. So it tells the story behind how we came to be who we are.
Okay.
Very good, very good. And what differentiates yourself from others? That because there's a lot of promotional companies and even companies that position themselves as storytellers, if you will. What makes you different?
I think probably the biggest thing that makes us different is that we started from a position that not everybody needs 1,000 or 10,000 of an item. We have to use our skills and talents to find the more creative product that would actually tell your story or help tell your story. And then sometimes you need those in quantities as few as one. And we set that up. We also do something that's unusual in the business, and we do not charge the setup fees and artwork fees that typically come with those large purchases or even small purchases.
Beth?
Can you explain, just so that everybody clearly knows, what are the type of products that you help facilitate for each of these business owners?
Essentially, Beth, it is anything you could think to possibly put your name on. Everything from the smallest pen to awards, trophies, signs, banners, conference items, trade show equipment. There's over 3.5 million products that we have access to.
Okay.
Very interesting. And again, how long have you been doing this?
This will be our 4th year.
4th year. Very
I've
cool.
got both of my sons, and actually both biological sons and an adopted son involved with us.
Fantastic. Storytellerpromotions.com. Make sure you check out the website. I love the visuals. You did a fantastic job with that. Go ahead, Beth.
One thing you said was about having a marketing director or an advertising director. What do you do with a business that doesn't have that? Because I think you deal with that size business as well.
That is correct. The majority of the businesses that we work with is usually the owner. And the owner has more passion and more inspiration for what they want to do with their business than any marketing director I've ever met. You just can't duplicate that level of passion. So we act as a consultant or advisor so that they're not just giving product away. Every product that you have your brand on should do something to require the customer or the potential customer or your audience is the way we like to put it, promote them to take some type of action.
Perfect.
Yeah, very good. Got to wrap it up. Great discussion. Beth Guide, you can learn more about her at SEO411.com. I really encourage you to do just that. Mike Mallon, he is owner of StorytellerPromotions.com. And what a cool website. In fact, both are great sites. You need to spend time there. Very informative. Thanks to both of you for a great segment.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. When we come back, much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here. It shows up over there at USDataReview.com. And this is The Price of Business.